A long time ago, in a vast and powerful kingdom, a king was given a rare and precious gift: two baby eagles. Their feathers shimmered in the sunlight, unlike any birds the king had ever seen. Amazed by their beauty and strength, he appointed the best caretaker in the land to train and raise them. Years passed, and the eagles grew strong. One morning, standing in his palace garden, the king turned to his caretaker and said, "Let them fly. I want to see them soar into the sky." The caretaker nodded and signaled to the birds. One eagle flapped its mighty wings and rose high above the clouds, soaring with grace and power. But the second eagle barely moved. It spread its wings for a moment, then clung back to the branch it sat on, refusing to leave. The king frowned, puzzled. "Why does one fly so high while the other stays behind?" "Your Majesty," the caretaker sighed, "this has always been the case. No matter what we do, this eagle refuses to leave its branch." The king, determined to see both birds reach their full potential, sent word across the land. He announced a great reward for anyone who could make the second eagle fly. Many came: scholars, trainers, and wise men. They tried every method imaginable. Some lured it with food, others demonstrated how to fly. Some whispered words of encouragement, while others gave lectures on courage. But the eagle remained frozen, unwilling to take the leap. Days turned into weeks, and still it refused to fly. Just as the king was losing hope, one morning, something incredible happened. As he walked into the garden, he saw both eagles soaring through the sky, their wings slicing through the air with power and freedom. Amazed, he immediately called for the caretaker. "What happened? Who made this possible?" "Your Majesty," the caretaker replied, "it was not a scholar nor a great thinker. It was a simple farmer." Intrigued, the king summoned the farmer. "Tell me," the king asked, "how did you accomplish what the wisest minds in my kingdom could not?" The farmer smiled humbly and replied, "It was simple, Your Majesty. I did nothing special. I simply cut the branch the eagle was holding on to. With no branch to cling to, it had no choice but to fly." The king was speechless. The lesson was clear. The eagle had never been weak. It was simply too comfortable. It feared leaving the safety of its branch. But once that safety was gone, it realized what it was truly capable of. And aren't we all a little like that eagle? We cling to our own branches, our fears, our doubts, our comfort zones. We tell ourselves we'll take the leap someday, but someday never comes. So I ask you, what is your branch? What's holding you back from soaring? The ability to fly has always been inside you, but maybe, just maybe, it's time to stop waiting. Maybe it's time to cut the branch.